Good morning, man. Good morning, students. In today's class, we will continue whatever the concept it was completed in yesterday's class. That is, gram molecular weight was completed. According to that, we have seen some examples also. Just we will continue with a few more examples now. After that, what about the next concept we will see. Just what is the definition of this gram molecular weight once again? Gram molecular weight is nothing but weight of 6.023 into 10 power 23 molecules. Okay, now to find the gram molecular weight in a easy way, I told already. Let us see, continue with some more examples. That is NH3. Now we want to find gram molecular weight of NH3. To find the gram molecular weight of NH3, nitrogen. This molecule contains two elements, no? Nitrogen and hydrogen. Okay. One nitrogen, one number is there. Hydrogen, 3 are there. Then 1 into gram atomic weight of nitrogen, 14 grams, is equal to 14 grams. Next, how many hydrogens, ma? 3. 3 into hydrogen gram atomic weight 1 gram only, na? Then this is 1 gram, which is equal to 3 grams. Then add these two. 14 plus 3, 17 grams. So what is the gram molecular weight of NH3? It is 17 grams. Next. SO3, sulfur trioxide. Name of this NH3 is ammonium. Sulfur trioxide. Coming to the sulfur trioxide has two elements. Those two elements are sulfur and oxygen. Okay, 1 sulfur, 3 oxygens. Now, 1 into, what is the gram atomic weight of sulfur? Gram atomic weight of sulfur is 32 grams. Is equal to 32 grams. Next, oxygen. How many are there? 3. 3 into each means oxygen gram atomic weight is 16 grams. 16 grams into 3 is equal to 48 grams. 48 plus 32, 80 grams. So, what is the gram molecular weight of sulfur trioxide? No? Sulfur trioxide gram molecular weight is 80 grams. Note down. Okay, next. Third one. CO. Name of this compound is carbon monoxide. This carbon monoxide contains two elements, carbon and oxygen. Okay, what are the numbers present? 1 carbon, 1 oxygen. Then we will do 1 into 12 grams is equal to 12 grams. Why did I write 12 grams, ma? Gram atomic weight of carbon is 12 grams. So 1 into 12 grams, I make it as 12 grams. Next, oxygen, how many are there? 1 into, what is the gram atomic weight of oxygen? 16. This is equal to 16 grams. Total, 12 plus 16, 28 grams. Third one. Next, fourth one. NaCl. NaCl, sodium chloride. Name of this compound is sodium chloride. The sodium chloride contains two elements, no? Sodium and chlorine. Okay, 1 sodium, 1 chlorine. Let us see. 1 into 23 grams is equal to 23 grams. Chlorine 35.5. We made a note in gram atomic weights of first 20 elements. No? In that chlorine we have seen 35.5 grams. Then 1 into 35.5 grams is equal to 35.5 grams. Total 58.5 grams. 58.5 grams. This is the data about gram molecular weight. Okay, this gram molecular weight of ammonia, gram molecular weight of carbon monoxide, gram molecular weight of sulfur dioxide, gram molecular weight of sodium chloride. Okay, I will continue. These examples are enough, ma. Now I will show at a time by writing molecular weight and gram molecular weight. Difference easily we can understand. Let us see. Start with any one example, ma. First, carbon dioxide, CO2. 1 into 12 AMU. 2 into 16 AMU is equal to 12 AMU, 32 AMU, total 44 AMU. This is called molecular weight. Why did I write again? Because when we are writing molecular weight, we have to show AMU. When we are writing gram molecular weight, we have to show grams. Now immediately I will show same CO2 molecule, ma. Okay, carbon 1 into 12 grams. Here what did I write? I wrote 1 into 12 AMU. Here I wrote 1 into 12 grams is equal to 12 grams. See here 12 AMU, here 12 grams. Next, oxygen 2 into 16 grams. Here I wrote 16 AMU, ma. Here I wrote 16 grams is equal to 32 grams. Total 44 grams. This is called gram molecular weight of CO2. What is the meaning of this one? This is called weight of one molecule. This is called weight of one molecule. This is called weight of 6.023 into 10 power 23 molecules. This is data about CO2. One molecule mass 44 AMU, 6.023 in 10 power 23 molecules weight 44 grams. Because we have to multiply this one with 44 AMU, we will get 44 grams. Already we have seen that example. To understand the difference between molecular weight and gram molecular weight, clearly I wrote here. One more example I will write here. By that we will end up with these 4 definitions: atomic weight, gram atomic weight, molecular weight and gram molecular weight. Are you clear, ma? Let us continue. One more example according to like this, ma. Okay, second one. H2SO4. H2SO4 1 into 2, sorry. How many hydrogens, ma? 2. 2 into 1. What is this one here? Atomic weight of hydrogen. How many are there? 2 are there, na? 2 into 1 AMU, which is equal to 2 AMU. Next, sulfur 1 into 32 AMU is equal to 32 AMU. Oxygen 4 into 16 AMU is equal to 64 AMU. 64 AMU. Total 98 AMU. This 98 AMU is called molecular weight of H2SO4. What is meant by molecular weight? Weight of one molecule. Okay, now under this immediately I will write gram molecular weight also, H2SO4. 2 into 1 gram. Here I wrote 1 AMU. This is related to molecular weight na, so I wrote everything unit AMU. Now I am writing this is gram molecular weight. Means 2 into 1 gram, 2 grams. Next, sulfur. What is the number? No number. That means 1. 1 into 16. Sorry, 32. Sulfur 32 ma. Gram atomic weight of sulfur is 32. 1 into 32. 32 grams. Oxygen 4 into 16 grams. 64 grams. Total 98 grams. Here if you get 98 AMU, here this is 98 grams. 98 grams meaning here this is gram molecular weight. This is gram molecular weight of H2SO4, 98 grams. Meaning of this one, weight of 6.023 into 10 power 23 molecules. Previous one it is weight of one molecule only. Now this one is weight of 6.023 in 10 power 23 molecules. Okay ma? I hope you understood everything. Okay, see the difference between molecular weight and gram molecular weight. CO2 gram molecular weight, this one 44 grams, molecular weight 44 AMU. Okay, in this way according to the question we have to give the answer. Okay ma? Finally one small mind map like that I will write. After that we will go to next concept. Okay, shall I go through that one? This is clear. Note down everything in your notes ma. Now I am going to erase this one. Okay, see all of you. 1 mole. (100 grams of calcium carbonate). 58.5 grams of NaCl. These are all molecules ma. We can write 23 grams of sodium. Sir, here you wrote molecules, here you wrote atom. 23 grams of sodium contains how many? 1 mole of sodium. Atoms. But atoms that is. This is gram atomic weight. These are all gram molecular weights. Okay ma? According to, see, number is same. Like eggs, bananas, apples. How they are differentiated by masses. But their number, every time I am taking 1 dozen. Like that here I took number 1 mole. Okay, 1 mole. Calcium carbonate 100 grams, 1 mole sodium chloride 58.5 grams, 1 mole sodium 23 grams, 1 mole 32 grams of O2. If you take 1 mole of O2 weight is 32 grams. Next, 12 grams of carbon. 1 mole of carbon weighs 12 grams. 44 grams of CO2. 98 grams of H2SO4. H2SO4 98 grams. 17 grams NH3. 32 grams sulfur. 24 grams magnesium. See, like this in your class also you can in your classwork also you can write down na? Okay, this 1 mole concept, it is that much important. Okay, everything what I wrote on the board contains 1 mole of particles. Those particles might be molecules or atoms. If it is molecular weight, gram molecular weight, this one and this one molecules. If it is element, atoms. One see 100 grams of calcium carbonate. contains 1 mole of CaCO3 molecules. Next, 58.5 grams of NaCl contains 1 mole, that means 6.023 in 10 power 23 molecules of NaCl. 23 grams of sodium, meaning 1 mole of sodium atoms, means 6.023 in 10 power 23 sodium atoms. 32 grams of O2, 6.023 in 10 power 23 O2 molecules. Both 6.023 in 10 power 23 and 1 mole are same. Next, 12 grams of carbon. 12 grams of carbon contains 6.023 in 10 power 23 carbon atoms, because these are elements, na? This is element, this is also element. Okay, next, CO2, 44 grams of CO2 contains 6.023 in 10 power 23 CO2 molecules. Next, 98 grams of H2SO4 contains 6.023 in 10 power 23 H2SO4 molecules. 17 grams of NH3 contains 6.023 in 10 power 23 NH3 molecules. Like that, all are contained by 1 mole. Okay, ma? That is about these 4 definitions. Next, some more important definitions are there. Before going to that one, I hope you are very clear about this one. We will next continue with the formula, number of moles. Before going to that number of moles concept, one question I will ask. Okay, when we go outside, generally we will ask 1 dozen of eggs. Okay, my question is now, every time we will ask 1 dozen eggs only? No, 1 dozen is 1 representative. Sometimes we can ask 1 dozen, sometimes we can ask 2 dozen also. 2 dozen means immediately we will multiply that dozen with 2. 12 into 2, 24. Correct? Like that, half dozen. Half dozen meaning 6. Correct or not? But what is the main representative? We are using dozen. Everywhere we are representing we are using one representative called dozen. That is nothing but 12. But every time, if you go to, suppose we have only 2 members. 2 members doesn't require, 2 members don't require 12 bananas. Then what we will do? Half dozen. Like that, according to our requirement we will take or not. Like that, scientists also, every time 1 mole of substance, no need. Sometimes no need of 1 mole of substance. Sometimes we have to take more amount, double, triple also we can take. In that conditions, what we will use? Number of moles term we will use. Okay, for that, easy only, you will write one formula. Before going to that one, according to our requirement, okay, we can use number of moles. But basic thing is 1 mole concept. That's why this is the term related to mole concept. Okay, ma? Now let us see. This piece of sodium I kept on weighing machine. This weighing machine shows 23 grams. Okay, this, what is the meaning of that one? This one contains 1 mole of Na, meaning 6.023 in 10 power 23 atoms of sodium. Now, I took big block of sodium, little bit big one, and I kept it on weighing machine. That weighing machine shows 46 grams. That weighing machine shows 46 grams. Then how many moles are present? 1 mole means 23 grams. Now the question mark is, this is sodium, this is also sodium only. Now the question mark is, how many moles of sodium? See, 23 grams, 1 mole. Easily we can answer 46 grams means 2 moles. This is only number of moles, ma. This is only number of moles. How we are going to calculate number of moles? Let us see the formula. Number of moles equal to here, what is the number of moles? We got 2, na? How did we get that 2? Okay, they gave one mass. What is that mass? 46 grams. That is called given mass or given weight. Number of moles equal to given weight. What is the given weight? 46 grams divided by given weight 46 grams divided by gram atomic weight divided by gram atomic weight. This is for element, number of moles of element. Okay, now finally what is the formula? Number of moles of element is equal to given weight by gram atomic weight. Let us see, check the formula. What is the given weight? 46 grams. In that 46 grams of sodium, how many moles we want to find? Then given mass 46 divided by, what is the gram atomic weight of sodium? 23 only, na? 23. 23 will cancel 2 times. We will get number of moles 2. See here. This is the formula useful for number of moles of element. Number of moles of element. Okay, one more time. So 23 grams of sodium. This is 46 grams of sodium. Now my question is, this 46 grams of sodium contains how many particles? 6.023 in 10 power 23 into 2. That means 2 moles. Is it correct or not? 2 moles. How did we get 2 moles here? This is 23 grams 1 mole. Then definitely 46 grams is double only, na? Amount is getting double means number of particles are also getting doubled. Then it will be 2 moles. How did we find this one? By using one general formula. What is the general formula? Number of moles of element is equal to given weight by gram atomic weight. Keep it in the box, all of you. Very important. This is the general formula. By using this general formula, we found 2 moles. Okay, now let us take some examples and check this one. See all of you. 48 grams of magnesium. They ask like this, one question. 48 grams of magnesium contains how many moles of magnesium? This is element only, na? So already we wrote the formula, we wrote the formula for element. Okay, so this is the element. Let us see how to write this one. 48 grams of magnesium, number of moles equal to, number of moles represented by small n. Number of moles is represented by small n. Number of moles equal to, what is the given weight? 48. They give 48 grams now. What is the gram atomic weight of magnesium? Check in your book. It is 24 grams. Write 24. This is equal to 2 moles. Simple. So how many particles of magnesium are there? 2 moles of magnesium. Okay, next question. 48 grams of carbon. They ask a question. 48 grams of carbon contains how many moles of carbon? 48 grams of carbon. Number of moles equal to, number of moles represented by n is equal to, what is the given mass? 48 divided by, what is the gram atomic weight? See, what is the formula? Given weight by gram atomic weight. Given weight is 48 grams divided by gram atomic weight. Gram atomic weight of carbon is 12 grams. 4 moles. Meaning of that one. In 48 grams of carbon, 4 into 6.023 in 10 power 23 carbon atoms are there. 4 into 6.023 into 10 power 23 carbon atoms are there. That is the meaning. Okay, that is nothing but 4 moles. 1 mole every time 6.023 into 10 power 23 1 mole every time 6.023 in 10 power 23. 4 moles. 4 into 6.023 into 10 power 23. Okay, na? I hope you understood. 48 grams. 12 grams of carbon. 12 grams of carbon, 1 mole. 48 grams of carbon, 4 moles. How did we get this one? Number of moles formula. Number of moles represented by small n is equal to given weight by gram atomic weight. This is for element. Some more examples here itself I will write. Shall I rub this one, this formula? All of you make it in a box. Very important. Okay, next. 32 grams of sulfur. They give 32 grams of sulfur. Number of moles equal to number of moles N is equal to, what is the given weight, ma? 32. What is the gram atomic weight? Sulfur, 32. Here given weight is equal to gram atomic weight. Then it is contained by cancel. 32 got cancelled. We will get 1 mole. That is all, na? 1 mole means 6.023 in 10 power 23. 6.023 in 10 power 23. Sulfur particles weight is 32 grams. Okay, ma? That is the meaning. Shall I go through? Next example. Aluminium. Let us consider 54 grams of aluminium. Number of moles equal to, number of moles N is equal to, what is the given mass, ma? 54. 54 divided by aluminium gram atomic weight 27, ma. If you want to check that one, that the table column is very useful for you. Even if you didn't remember also, you can just go through, no problem. By once or twice if you do that one, you will be getting habituated. Okay, and you will remember that permanently. Okay, 54 by 27, it will be cancelled 2. So how many moles of aluminium present in 54 grams of aluminium? That is 2 moles, ma. Okay. Okay, see, ma, continuation of this one. Next, one more element we will see, that is 12 grams of silicon. Silicon 28, 14 grams of silicon. 14 grams of silicon, number of moles. Number of moles equal to given mass 14 divided by gram atomic weight of silicon 28 grams, ma. 28 is equal to half mole. What is the meaning of half mole? 6.023 in 10 power 23 molecules, atoms, sorry, this is element, atoms. 6.023 in 10 power 23 divided by 2. 3.1015 into 10 power 23 atoms of silicon. That is the meaning. Half mole means 2 moles means 2 into 6.023 in 10 power 23. Wherever we have mole, just keep 6.023 in 10 power 23. 2 moles, 2 into 6.023 in 10 power 23. 4 moles, 4 into 6.023 in 10 power 23. Like that, wherever we have mole, just keep 6.023 into 10 power 23. According to the number of particles you will get. This is about number of moles of element. Now we have to go through number of moles of molecule also. Okay, ma? Let us see. Number of moles of molecule is equal to given weight by gram molecular weight. Number of moles of molecule is equal to given weight by gram molecular weight. This is the formula. Previous one, number of moles of element is equal to given weight by gram atomic weight. It is element, na? Element contains small particles called atoms. So we wrote gram atomic weight. Here this is molecule. So we wrote given weight by gram molecular weight. Let us see some examples, na? That is grams of H2O. Okay, we took one small beaker of water and I kept it on weighing machine. That weighing machine shows reading 36 grams. Meaning of that one, 36 grams of water contains how many particles? Okay, let us see. What is the formula? Number of moles, same N, ma, is equal to, what is the given weight? 36 grams. Here already formula is there. So directly I am substituting given weight 36 divided by gram molecular weight of H2O. Gram molecular weight of H2O is 18 grams. If you want, check that one in gram molecular weight examples. Okay, that is 18. This is equal to 2 moles. 18 twos. So 36 grams of H2O, number of moles is equal to given weight 36 divided by gram molecular weight 18. That is equal to 2 moles. Next, 22 grams of carbon dioxide. 22 grams of carbon dioxide. Number of moles is equal to, what is the given weight? 22 grams divided by gram molecular weight 44. Gram molecular weight of carbon dioxide 44. Then it will become cancellation 2 times. 1 by 2 mole. How many moles? Half mole of CO2. 22 grams contain half mole of CO2. Meaning half into 6.023 10 power 23. Wherever we have mole, whether it is molecule or atom, that number is same. Whether it is apple or orange or whatever it might be, doesn't mean 12. It is fixed in like that here. Whatever the molecular atom or element, whatever we have taken, that one mole represents 6.023 into 10 power 23. If you are able to take 1 mole of X also, we can take. Not only atoms or molecules. 1 mole of X, 6.023 in 10 power 23 X. 1 mole of oranges, 6.023 in 10 power 23 oranges. Like that, that number is fixed. But if you take atoms, those are atoms. If you take molecules, that many molecules you have to take. Okay, ma? I will continue. Next one. NH3. 34 grams of NH3. Number of moles. What is the given mass? 34. Divided by gram molecular mass of NH3 17. 17. 34 by 17, 2 moles. 34 grams of NH3 contains 2 moles of ammonia molecules. 2 moles of NH3 molecules. Okay, how did we get this one? Given mass 34 divided by gram molecular weight 17, which is equal to 2 moles. Next, 300 grams of CaCO3. Calcium carbonate is a solid. I took some big block of calcium carbonate and I kept it on weighing machine. It shows 300 grams. Meaning of that one, given mass 300 grams, then number of moles equal to given mass 300 divided by gram molecular mass. Gram molecular mass is 100 grams. Already we found for calcium carbonate we found 100 grams. Then these zeros will be cancelled. We will get 3 moles. So 300 grams of calcium carbonate contains how many moles of calcium carbonate particles? That is 3 moles. Meaning of that one, 3 into 6.023 into 10 power 23 calcium carbonate molecules. Okay, these are the various examples of different molecules according to their weights. So whatever the weight we can take, but according to that given weight we can find number of moles also. Okay, how much weight also if they take, no problem. Given weight they will give. Given weight by, if you are able to find gram molecular weight, automatically we can find number of moles. Okay, ma? I will give some homework problems for you. I will write it on board. Note down and try to do that one. If any doubt is there, you can send to me. I will just clarify. Okay, ma? Let us see. Homework problems. First one. 196 grams of H2SO4. Find the number of moles now. 196 grams of H2SO4. 2. (69 grams of sodium). How many moles of sodium particles are there? This is. How many moles of H2SO4 molecules are there? Third one. 68 grams of NH3. Fourth one, 72 grams of water. Fifth one, 36.5 grams of HCl. Next, sixth one, 50 grams of calcium carbonate. Next, seventh one, 13.5 grams of aluminium. Eighth one, 6 grams of magnesium. So I gave everything given weight ma. Okay, what is your duty? That given weight I gave na according to that formula. Suppose if it is molecule ma, given mass by gram molecular weight. If it is molecule, given mass by gram molecular weight. For this you have to do given mass by gram molecular weight. For this we have to take given mass by gram atomic weight. Like that, number of moles formula you have to write and find the number of moles. Simply write the number of moles, it is enough. Okay, do the calculation correctly. These 8 problems is your homework. Okay, you have to show. Just write in a paper and send to me. Is it okay, ma? This is about number of moles. Are you clear about this one? So we have 2 types. Elements or molecules. For element, what is the formula we have to use, and for molecule, what is the formula we have to use, that one clear. By this we can find number of moles of anything. Okay, I am going to next definition. Next definition is gram molar volume. Shorthand representation is GMV. This is the term useful for gases only. Gram molar volume is the term used for gases only. Okay, ma'am. But before going to this gram molar volume, we have to know one condition. That is called STP. STP is also called NTP. Okay, before that, what is this abbreviation? Let us see. STP means standard temperature pressure. Standard temperature pressure. Standard temperature pressure. These are the conditions for temperature and pressure. No? At STP, temperature T is equal to 273 Kelvin or 0 degree centigrade. Temperature T is equal to 273 Kelvin or 0 degree centigrade. Okay, so at STP we have to maintain the temperature. Pressure is equal to 1 atmosphere. Please, one request for you, that is, regarding this temperature and pressure, these units, how we are going to say all these things, you will get clarity in states of matter concept. In 11th class itself, in 5th chapter, I think, in that chapter, we will get clear details about temperature and pressure, what are the various units used for temperature, as well as what are the various units used for pressure. Everything we will get clarity. Till that, just remember this: temperature at STP is 273 Kelvin or 0 degree centigrade. Pressure is equal to 1 atmosphere. Okay, ma. This STP is also called as NTP. NTP means normal temperature pressure. NTP means normal temperature pressure. Okay, I hope you are clear with this one. Okay, STP conditions. If they say any STP like that, Meaning of that one, STP is standard temperature and pressure at which at standard temperature condition is 273 Kelvin and 0 degrees centigrade. Both are same only. Pressure is equal to 1 atm. Okay. Now, what is the definition of this gram molar volume? Gram molar volume is shorthand represented as GMV, in which immediately we write at STP. This is exclusive for gases only, ma. Already I wrote this is exclusive for gases only. At STP, 1 mole of any gas at STP, 1 mole of any gas occupies 22.414 liters. At STP, at standard temperature and pressure, if you take 1 mole of any gas, that 1 mole of any gas occupies 22.414 liters of volume. This is the definition. Now, this 22.414 liters of volume is called gram molar volume. .414 liters of volume is called gram molar volume. Okay, now you can write like this one, but definition wise, if you want to come here, the definition is volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas at STP is called gram molar volume. Once again, what is the definition? Volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas at STP is called gram molar volume. At STP means definitely we have to mention that condition. STP conditions, temperature 0 degrees centigrade or 273 Kelvin, okay, or pressure 1 atmosphere. At these conditions, any gas, whatever it is, CO2, NH3, HCl, okay, SO2, SO3, any sort of gas if you take, any gas, if you take 1 mole of gas, it occupies 22.414 liters. It occupies 22.414 liters. That 22.414 liters term is called gram molar volume. Gram molar volume. Volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas. Volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas at STP is called GMV, gram molar volume. What is the value of gram molar volume? That is 22.414 liters. While we are using to do the calculations, we will write it as 22.4. Completely 22.414 no need. Simply we can write 22.4 liters. Okay. If you are very clear, I will just rub that one and I will take some examples. Okay. What are the examples? In the form of diagrams, I will show that one. Okay, ma. See once again the definition of this gram molar volume. Volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas at STP. Volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas at STP is called gram molar volume. What is the value of gram molar volume? 22.414 liters. Simply it is represented as 22.4 liters. Okay, ma. Now let us see. First container contains hydrogen gas. Second container contains CO2 gas. Third container contains NH3 gas. Okay. This is 2 grams of H2. This is 44 grams of CO2. This is 17 grams of ammonia. I took it in weights, but every gas contains 1 mole only, na? One mole of H2 weight is how much? 2 grams. 1 mole of CO2 weight is how much? 44 grams. 1 mole of NH3 weight, 17 grams. Clear? Difference in weights, but number of particles 1 mole only. This one contains 1 mole, this one contains 1 mole, this one also contains 1 mole. H2, CO2, NH3. Here, all the gases, I am maintaining the condition at STP. Okay, standard temperature and pressure. At STP, 1 mole of any gas volume is how much? Definitely that one will occupy 22.4 liters. This is also 22.4 liters. So what is the volume of this container, ma? Volume of this container 22.4 liters. This is also 22.4 liters. 22.4 liters. This is called GMV, gram molar volume. 1 mole of any gas, that is ammonia or CO2 or H2 or whatever it is, whatever the gas might be, 1 mole of any gas at STP occupies 22.414 liters. Actual value is, but while we are just discussing or doing the problems, simply we will write 22.4 liters. Okay, so 1 mole of any gas at STP occupies 22.4 liters. The 22.4 liters occupied by the gas is called GMV, gram molar volume. Simply definition is the volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas at STP. Sorry, ma. The volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas at STP is called gram molar volume. What is the gram molar volume? Here what are the gases we took? Hydrogen, carbon dioxide and NH3. Okay, whatever the gas might be, if you take 1 mole of that gas at STP, it will occupy 22.4 liters. Okay, ma? That is coming under GMV. This is the definition of gram molar volume. Now once again, the definition of gram molar volume is volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas at STP is called gram molar volume. Okay, ma? Till this regarding today's class. Okay, I hope you understood. What are the homework, what are the examples I gave for homework? Try to do them. Okay, and in revision time, what are the things you have to prepare? I will send through WhatsApp schedule. According to that, you can go through. Okay, in next class, we will continue with next concept under this chapter. Okay, ma? Thank you. Thank you all. Have a nice day.